Hey guys, so here's a new video in the personality series that I'm doing on my channel. This is Bailey, and most of you would know him because he has 50 billion changing videos as opposed to all my other babies. I love changing this guy. So this is Bailey, and he is my newest almost completed baby in my collection. As you can see, he has no hair, but his hair has arrived. So by Christmas time this year he should have hair, which will be so exciting. He is the limited edition Xenia sculpt by Olga R, and he is full limbed. So he's around 20 inches long because I got him the 20-inch body, and he wears newborn. And he has hard time with his arms though, with newborn clothing, especially if they're long sleeve. They like end up halfway down his arm is like halfway down the sleeve. So let's get into some facts about Bailey. It's going to be a little bit different from the other babies because I haven't had him very long, so I don't have as much to talk about, I guess. So hopefully this video will be nice and brief. So his name is Bailey Jackson. Bailey comes from my very first horse. I own horses, and Bailey was a very special pony to me. She was an absolute toad of a horse, but I absolutely adore her, and I still think of her almost every day, and I love the name Bailey. So he got called it because I love that name, and has a connection to my dad. And the reason I got this sculpt was because he reminded me of my dad, because he has crazy eyebrow detailing, and my dad had the best eyebrow game, seriously guys. So Bailey, and then Jackson is just a name that I really enjoy, and as one of my friends is called Jackson, so Bailey Jackson it is. His nickname is Bay. He doesn't have any other nickname. So the colours that I like Bailey in the most are blues and greens, but he wears a lot of grey and any other colour. He suits just about anything I put him in, so I don't really care what colour he wears as long as he looks cute, and I just love him in this romper. I changed him into it yesterday on one of my other videos, and I just love it. But this video will be put up much later, so it won't be yesterday. Anyway, iconic item for Bailey is this, his blue pom-pom hat that I actually didn't make for him, but he ended up inheriting it. Because he's bald and I hate bald babies, he has to wear a hat at all times. I can't stand bald babies, so yeah, he is going to have red hair soon, and it will be so much cooler than wearing a hat all the time. But he looks super cute in it, and it has a habit of doing that, or even sometimes I'll come in and he will look like that. So I have to be careful and always pull it up on him because he has such a small head against it. His theme is kind of Ryder's theme. He kind of took over that when Ryder left, which is cars, but he wears just about anything. For personality, this was really hard because he doesn't have one just as yet, but I kind of see him as the baby that doesn't like to be left alone. When I was a baby, I hated being left alone. My mum would leave the room and I would scream, so I kind of imagine him to be a bit like that as well. He loves snuggles, and I love snuggling him, and despite Leo's distaste for his new brother, I find that Bailey won't have a preference to any of his siblings. He loves them all, so that would be really nice, wouldn't it? And he's lazy, so I reckon he'd be just like one of those lazy sleepers that would be like, yum, this is food time, and then fall asleep halfway through and just give up. You'd have to keep telling him to eat, and he'd probably just be like, no, I'm sleeping. That's kind of the personality I could see him being. What I love about Bailey is that he makes me think of my dad. I love holding him, I love dressing him, I love his legs, I love everything about Bailey. This is my ultimate dream kit, and I'm so lucky to have him, and so many people love him, and that makes my bond for him grow. I just love him having attention, and he is so cute. Like, how could you not love Bailey? And things that I hate about Bailey, or dislike about Bailey, you see what I've got to deal with. Full arms, I'm not fond of full arms. most babies I love about Leo is that his arms go right above his head because he's 3/4 arms. Poor old Bailey stops there. And he's really hard to dress in anything long sleeve. Long sleeves do not go well with him, but he looks super cute when they're all ruffled up on him all the same, so I kind of don't hate it, but it's frustrating. His arms are frustrating. That would be legit it, because there's nothing else to hate about him. And I love his hands. They're adorable. They're the most detailed hands I've got in my collection, so I love them. So I'm going to stop saying that and end this video. But I hope you enjoyed this video, or I hope you love him. And this has been his really brief personality. I don't have really anything more to say. And he is the final out of my babies that have an actual personality. The next video is the last video in this series, and it will be showcasing 3 babies that are not made yet, but one will be in complete kit form. So that'll be interesting, right? Anyway, I'm going to end this now. Thank you all for watching. Bye!